Good evening, and welcome to World in 5, your trusted source for comprehensive coverage of today's most pressing events, delivered with accuracy, integrity, and insight.
Hurricane Beryl, now classified as a potentially catastrophic Category 5 storm, is targeting Jamaica's coastline after causing devastation across several islands in the Caribbean. The storm has already claimed at least one life and wreaked havoc on Grenada and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We have Shelby reporting on this.
Beryl is moving away from the Windward Islands, leaving behind a trail of destruction. Forecasters predict that by Wednesday afternoon, Jamaica will experience life-threatening winds and storm surges. This storm is setting records by becoming the earliest Category 5 hurricane on record and only the second Atlantic storm of such intensity recorded in July. Despite its early stages, Beryl has already caused significant damage, leaving communities in the Windward Islands without essential services like power, water, and communication. In Grenada, Beryl tore through the island within minutes, causing widespread destruction by damaging buildings and disrupting essential services, according to reports from the governor's office. Back to you, John.
Thanks for that update.
A new study reveals that the world's largest capital cities are experiencing an increase in extremely hot days, driven by escalating temperatures across Asia amid worsening climate conditions. We have Anthony reporting on this.
According to analysis by the International Institute for Environment and Development, IED, the 20 most populous cities globally, housing over 300 million people combined, have witnessed a 52% rise in days exceeding 35 degrees Celsius, 95 degrees Fahrenheit, over the past 3 decades. This trend poses significant risks to human health, economies, and infrastructure. The study highlights cities from Buenos Aires, Argentina to Paris, France, and Cairo, Egypt, where each passing decade has seen a greater frequency of extremely hot days. This escalation is attributed to the surge in human-caused greenhouse gas emissions, exacerbating the effects of climate change. Climate change is not merely a future threat, it is already manifesting and intensifying, remarked Tucker Landesman, senior researcher at IED, emphasizing the urgency of addressing these challenges. Back to you, Bella.
Thanks for that update.
Deadly flash flooding in India's capital, Delhi, has followed one of the worst heat waves on record, where temperatures soared above 40 degrees Celsius, 104 degrees Fahrenheit. We have Jensen reporting on this.
According to the Indian Meteorological Department, an observatory in New Delhi reported 228.1 millimeters, nearly 9 inches of rainfall within a 24-hour period. This amount is the highest recorded in a single June day in 88 years, surpassing the city's average rainfall for the entire month. The heavy rains led to significant flooding, resulting in at least 11 deaths, including 4 individuals who drowned in submerged underpasses, as reported by Reuters citing local media. The deluge caused flooded roads, submerged vehicles and subways, and power outages in some areas of the city. Videos shared on social media depicted waterlogged streets in Delhi, with residents navigating waist-deep floods. Back to you, John.
Thanks for that update.
The Antarctic ice sheet is undergoing a concerning new phase of melting that current scientific models, used to forecast future sea level rise, have overlooked. A recent study by scientists at the British Antarctic Survey reveals that warm ocean water is infiltrating beneath the ice sheet's grounding line, where the ice transitions from resting on the seabed to floating, triggering accelerated melting. This phenomenon, detailed in a report published in Nature Geoscience on Tuesday, suggests that existing projections may significantly underestimate the severity of the issue.
Describing a potential tipping point, the researchers explain how small changes can compound to push the system past a critical threshold, leading to irreversible consequences. The melting process begins with warm ocean water creating cavities within the ice, allowing more water to penetrate, which in turn accelerates melting and enlarges the cavities further. This feedback loop intensifies with even minor increases in ocean temperatures, a consequence of climate change heating up the seas. Alex Bradley, the lead author and an ice dynamics researcher at BS, likened the process to a runaway feedback mechanism, akin to a tipping point where sudden, Drastic shifts in melting rates can occur in these vulnerable regions.
Thanks for that update.
Thanks for tuning in to World in 5 for your daily dose of news and updates. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on breaking stories and insightful analysis.